So hi, good morning, and it's Saturday morning, and welcome to another A Day in the Life. And what's on the agenda for today? Well, first of all, I'm going to move the car, as it's Saturday, and that's the normal procedure of things. So here we are at the car. It's a nice wet morning this morning, but time marches on and it has to be moved. So anyway, the ritual is over. I've driven round, found a parking space, now have to walk back 10-15 minutes back to the house. And surprisingly enough, it's only 9:30-ish, now 9:45, something like that. And the traffic wardens have already been out and they've booked at least one car this morning. A car that wasn't there last night when I came in. At this time of year, at the end of September, one would have thought that parking in town would have got somewhat easier. However, that is not the case. So what have we got planned for today? Well, this morning I'll go home now, sort out one or two things at home with Alison and Dawn, as Dawn's off today. Then I believe I'll have to walk back to pick the car up, another 15-minute walk. It's good for the health. Go and pick Alison up, and then we'll be going off to Barnstaple. We've got some shopping to do. I want to go and try and sort out about this new computer, which has been a rather lengthy process, to say the least. Then probably have some lunch. On the way back we'll have to pick the Mini up, because Alison's working this evening and my car's just too big to go to the place where she works. So we're gonna probably pick the Mini up, leave my car at the office, and then swap them back again tomorrow after she's finished work tomorrow or something like that. I don't actually know. Tomorrow Dawn jets off on her holiday with Carla, so it's going to be a quiet house. And tonight, of course, Miss Tina, the wonderful comedic Miss Tina, is coming to visit, and that's always an interesting time. She was with us last night, and the interesting time was that she fell asleep. One of the things that I wanted to tell you was that last night I had a long conversation with Tom, and it seems that he's come up with a new idea and wants me to work on the photographic illustrations. We're still working on the worst fears one of the children, and until such time as I get a list of what the worst fears are, I can't set about doing the illustrations. But the other thing that's come about is based on his own experiences. He wants to write a handbook, because he's studied communication and been to seminars about it and all that sort of thing, that he can or we can market, and on the back of the handbook we can also build seminars and go and teach methodology for effective communication and also effective listening. That also is a big point, that if you're doing communication, you've got to also know how to listen. It's quite radical, some of the stuff that he was coming out with last night, which is really, really interesting. My challenge, of course, is to work on the writing of the course based on his input, and to illustrate that as well by way of photographs. Hi, well, what a busy weekend that's been, and sorry it's taken till Monday to get this finished, but we've just been so busy. We had to go into Barnstaple on Saturday, and whilst we were there, we were chatting to a lady in Pets at Home about the problems we were having with the remaining cat and her piddling everywhere. And what she said made a lot of sense, so much so that we thought we'd give it a try. We've very little to lose, So she suggested getting some white wine vinegar and dousing the area where she was piddling with white wine vinegar, and then sprinkling bicarbonate of soda over the top of it and leaving it to dry. And as the bicarbonate got to work, it would turn yellow as it was drawing out all the mess and all the urine. And we were a bit sceptical, but we thought for the cost of it, 75p for a bottle of white wine vinegar, less than a couple of quid for a couple of tubs of bicarb, it might be worth it if it did the trick. So anyway, yesterday, Sunday, we actually set about and we did this. And we did one area of carpet that she's noted for making the mess on. Did it sort of after we'd been out for lunch. We went out to lunch yesterday, went to Spoons, came back, did the carpet and just left it. And then we went about doing other things as well. A couple of hours later, Alison went back to look at the carpet, and the bicarb, lots of it had turned yellow. And this girl had said, when it turns yellow, you can do one of two things. You can either scoop it up, refreshen it, and try again and see if it's stopped picking up anymore. Or she said you can just leave it to dry off, brush it, and then give it a good hoover and clean. So we chose to do the latter, and the results thus far have been amazing. The aroma has gone. Just got to do a little bit more to it tonight, and then the hunt is on for a bigger bottle of white wine vinegar and some more bicarb, and we're going to attack the living room carpet next weekend in the area where we know that she's been piddling. So this is a watch this space. So now it's Monday morning, as I said. It's off to the office, and then who knows what delights that'll have for me. So I think this just about brings this blog to an end, apart from the end piece, which you'll be tacking on to here. So thanks for watching. Well, that sadly brings us to the end of this vlog, and I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, then please give us a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe, click subscribe. If you want to leave a comment, leave it in the box down below. And if you want to follow us on Twitter, we're at underblueskies2. If you want to follow the blog, it's underblueskies2.blogspot.com. And also we're on Facebook, Under Blue Skies. And if you want to email me, it's underblueskies@europe.com. So thank you very much, and until the next time, this is Dave B saying have a great day, be safe, and bye for now. Bye bye now.